Namaskar. Welcome to this special transmission of PGurus. We have with us Sree PVR Narasimha Rao, and let's welcome him. It's been a while since we had you. Narasimha Rao Garu, Namaskar and welcome to PGurus channel. How are you, sir?
Namaste. Namaste, Srinathji, and namaste to all of your viewers.
You know, you are one of the few people who call me by my full name. So thankful to you that you remember it. One day we just spoke about it and you always remember me. Touch, sir. So viewers, what has happened? Trump has been found guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records. And the jury of, I think, 12, typically the jury size is 12, they have convicted him. Each one of them, after the sentence, after the conviction, after the verdict was read out by the judge, the Trump attorney requested that he poll the jurors. What that means is each and every one of the jurors were asked these questions. Did you vote this way? For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 34 times 12. And everyone said yes, 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 yes. And I think that is over now. Sentencing is going to take place. Of course, he's going to appeal this. That's what I think is going to happen. But you take a step back and look at the big picture. This is the first time Trump is seriously looking at facing jail time. And that's where things stand. So this is as far as Donald Trump is concerned. As far as his future is concerned, Sree PVR Narasimha Rao Garu had made a prediction, and I just want to have him tell us a little bit about what is the thing that's going to happen, what in his mind is going to be happening to this election, because this is one of those, I mean, even 2020 was bad. Sir, going back to 2000, I have not seen smooth elections since 2000. Every time something or the other has been going on. Over to you, Narasimha Rao Garu.
Yes. Yeah, in 2020, based on the charts of Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and Donald Trump, I predicted that Trump will not be re-elected. Trump will lose the election, and he will fight, and he will basically leave after US sees some violence, and that is what happened. And 2024 is even trickier. We looking at the chart of Joe Biden and Donald Trump's chart, both of them have serious weakness at this point of time. So it's really, both of them are really weak candidates. There are possibly many Republicans who can beat Joe Biden. Similarly, there are possibly many Democrats who can beat Donald Trump. Both are historically weak candidates. And if you look at the opinion polls, most Americans do not want to see a rematch between the two of them. They want to see new blood, but that's what we are stuck with. But this is a very tricky year for astrologers, especially in US politics. I said several months back that I will not be surprised if one of them or possibly even both of them are replaced by somebody else at the last minute in the convention. The July-August timeframe, when the Republican National Convention and the Democratic National Convention are held this year, are really, really tricky times. We may see something that we haven't seen in a long time, in maybe over a century. So it's possible that there is a dark night emerging on either side or possibly even both sides. But the thing is, as far as Trump is concerned, I did predict in 2020 itself, when I said that he will not be the president, that he may end up, basically he's running the Dasha of 12th Lord Moon in terms of the Ashtotri Dasha. Previously, between 2015 June till 2020 June, he ran Sun Dasha, Sun's Ashtotri Dasha. And in my opinion, that's the most applicable Dasha in his chart, not the 𝗤𝙗𝑚 Dasha that most astrologers normally take. So based on Sun, he's the Lagna Lord in the 11th house of gains, aspecting the 5th house of power. And also Sun is the Karaka for political power, politics and power. So 2015 till 2020 was the time when he was just trying to have some political power. But now he's running Moon Dasha since June 2020. And Moon is the 12th Lord of the Bandhana Sthana. So, and moreover, he's eclipsed by Ketu very closely. He's in deep Gandanta. He's in deep debilitation. Basically, he's very weak. So this is a period. Of course, this is a long period, 2020 till 2036 June. But this is a period when there is a chance of 12th house results, which can be either imprisonment, having to go to jail, or having to run away from the country, like 𝙒𝙭𝙬𝙬𝘀𝑎, leaving the country. There are several possibilities, and also being confined in some manner or the other, being confined to some facility or house arrest. But some confinement is possible, and I don't really see the possibility of political power for him. But based on the annual charts, I said that he still has sway on his essential base. He still has sway, and he will continue to have it for a while. But the thing is, I'm afraid even that will disappear in a few months or couple of years. And I don't really see him being coming back to power in November 2024. If it is Joe Biden versus him, if neither is replaced, as I suspect will happen, I expect that Joe Biden will hang in. He will be re-elected. But Republicans have made a historic blunder. Joe Biden is a historically weak president. And by sticking to Donald Trump and not seeing that this is a possibility, people may say that he's doing well in the opinion polls. But the thing is, opinion polls in May, June do not matter. The reality in November may be much more different. And one more thing is, in his annual chart, which will start on his birthday. He was born on June 14. So his new annual chart, solar return chart, will start on June 13. So that chart looks even worse than the current year's chart. It has the Lagna Lord is in the 12th house. With the 12th Lord, there is a clear Bandhan Yoga. So this is a year when there will be some kind of confinement for him, either imprisonment or house arrest, some kind of restrictions. So come July, things may be different. They may convince him to field somebody else, pick somebody else to run on his behalf, and basically with the guarantee that they will pardon him. So that's a possibility. But the thing is, if that's the case, then there is a chance that Joe Biden can be defeated. But if it is Trump versus Biden, Biden has a much better chance of being elected in November. But in any case, my bottom line is, I don't see Trump being re-elected in November, and I will not be surprised if he's not even on the ballot after the Republican National Convention. And more importantly, one thing I was confident of in 2020, even though it looked very silly in the last couple of years given his fame, etc., I do still insist that he is in for serious trouble. Whether he deserves it or not, I don't want to make judgments on it. But just based on his chart and the dashas, etc., he's in serious trouble over the coming year as well as the next several years. He's running a period when he can potentially go to jail. So he's looking at serious troubles ahead. This is just a start, really.
Absolutely, Narasimha Rao garu. No, but see, why I thought of calling you today for this brief talk was to try and understand the big picture here. See, he has already captured the party. Why do I say that? Lara Trump, his son, daughter-in-law, that is son Eric Trump's wife, she is really running the national convention.
RNC,
so if
yeah.
RNC, and if Trump were to step down, he would only choose somebody who he think can, lever from the back, so that he makes sure that not much damage happens, because he is hoping that Eric Trump will become president one day, the junior Donald Trump, then of course his daughter Ivanka. They're all very ambitious individuals. Then there is also his little son Brooke or something like that. I mean, why stop there, right? There are lots of kids there to choose from, and we don't know which one will finally say, okay, I'm taking the plunge into politics. So there is a dynastic intent, at least. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. We saw that in the 4 years of Trump rule.
I don't have all their charts. But I do see Donald Trump slowly fading away from the current hold he has, the sway he has. I understand what you're saying. He has RNC completely in his control. But we are living in an era when things happen very fast, when changes happen very fast. People can rise very fast and also fall very fast. And unfortunately, he's airing at a time period that is more conducive to his fall than his consolidation of his power, etc. So the best he can do is, actually, if he remains on the ballot, what you said is right. He has a sway on the Republican Party, but really, US is 35% Republicans, 35% Democrats, and 30% independents. And and the thing is, among the Republicans also, there are some percentage who are opposed to him. Even after Nikki Haley dropped out, she got, in Pennsylvania, a month later, she got 16% votes after dropping out of in the Republican convention, where only Republicans can vote. So out of that 35%, he has sway over, let's say, 30%. So there are 5% who are confused. They may vote for him or they may not. And then the remaining 30%, how they vote is not really very easy to predict. But astrologically, I don't see him being the president. So he's better off nominating somebody strong who's loyal to him, and in the hope that they will defeat Joe Biden. And in case he is found guilty in this case as well as any other cases, they can basically give him some reprieve.
So I will just, I'm just going to air my thoughts loud here. I could be horribly wrong, but my 2 cents is that Trump needs to choose somebody who will probably listen to him and who has experience of having run maybe like very high level, 1 or 2 steps below the presidency, not vice president. Mike Pence, he will not choose. That I'm very sure. Nikki Haley, possibility. Yeah, Nikki Haley is a possibility, but I would look for Mike Pompeo. And I'll tell you why Mike Pompeo. Why? He was Secretary of State.
I don't have his chart, but one comment I want to add.
I'll get you his chart,
Logically
sir.
speaking, he's
I'll get
very
you his
unlikely
chart.
to choose.
I'll get you his chart. Go ahead.
If you get him his chart, I will be very happy to look at Pompeo's chart. But if he picks Nikki Haley, it's unlikely that he will, given all the history. But if he picks Nikki Haley, she will beat Joe Biden hands down. Her chart has the strength. I have her chart, and she has the strength. But the thing is, it's unlikely that he will pick her. He may run himself. But if he picks somebody else, Joe Biden doesn't have a strong year. But the thing is, he has a much stronger year than Donald Trump. That's the bottom line. So if he picks somebody else, that's his best chance.
Nimrat Kaur ji, agar aap sun rahi hain, so please get in touch with PVR Narasimha Rao ji. He will tell you which homa to do. you are a Qatar Hindu. So let us see if the gods can bless your candidacy. And Narasimha Rao garu, it was wonderful talking to you. I'll get you Mike Pompeo's coordinates, sir. Another reason why he's a good choice, in my opinion, is also he's a very devout Christian. See, you have to look at all the different blocks that comprise the Republican Party. He's a devout Christian. So possible. So we'll see. Maybe that ticket, Nimrat Kaur, Nikki Haley with.
I think the main thing is somebody that Trump can wholeheartedly endorse.
Yes.
Somebody that Trump can wholeheartedly endorse, that will immediately get 30% of the Republican voters behind that person.
Yes,
and
yes.
You just have to worry about somebody who can appeal to the independents now, the 30% independents.
Yes. Very true. Thank you so much, sir. And viewers, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.